Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not. And this one's a little bit different. This is about Topography. Topography is a brand new game mode right in the garage. You can get to it. It's more for newcomers, but if you're an old timer like me, maybe you might benefit from going through some of the maps. How do you get to it? How do you get free stuff from it? Free stuff that some of the stuff you would normally have to pay money for, but more importantly, how to learn maybe some different positions on each map. If you go up here where it says Random Battle, just next to the battle button, click on that and you get a heap of options. If you haven't seen this before, explore it. There's a few different game modes in there that you can look at, different things that might be able to help your gameplay. Topography is right here on the bottom right hand side. Click on it and you get presented with all these different maps. Now this is going to look pretty simple to a lot of people, but well worth it, I reckon, especially if you're brand new to the game, or even if you're not. Maybe you might pick up a thing. So you pick a map that you might not have done yet. You might want to get a few things, and you can see here there are different options. There's two options for a heavy tank, and there's two options for a maneuverable tank, which is obviously a medium tank. For each chapter, there's 4 chapters on each map. You get 20,000 credits, which is as long as you complete it. And once you've done all 4, you pick up 3 automatic fire extinguishers, 3 large first aid kits, 3 large repair kits, and 1,000 free experience. So normally 1,000 free experience will cost you 40 gold at full price, but it's something you can get for free. There's a map there. That's what the map looks like. Let's hit battle, light it up, and see what we learn. Stuff for free and maybe learn a few things on the brand new mode. Topography came out in the last patch, or maybe the one before. I know it was a little bit held up, but it's here now. It's here now, and you can get some free stuff. A massive shout out to Von the Burglar, who came up with the idea. He even sent me a couple of replays, but unfortunately, with all the mini patches that Water Tanks have had over the last few weeks and few months, it often totally stuffs up replays. So I thought, stuff it, we'll just do this live. All you need to do when you go into the game, use your W key just to follow these dots on the mini map, and they're on the mini map. They're also on the ground in front of you. Go there, and then sooner or later, when you get to a position where you can start shooting, you'll get this target thing. They're calling it the firing zone. You get into the circle. You wait to see where the bad guys are. You've got unlimited ammunition. All your ammunition is the same. You don't have to worry about premium ammunition. Angle your tank. Use some cover. Make sure you don't get killed, because if you get killed, you'll die. Let's move on to the next firing zone. And every time you complete now you can't get shot on the way. By the way, when you're driving towards these circles, you can't get shot on your way to these circles. At least I don't think so. Move around here. Now this is like I said earlier. This is going to look very simple for some. Some of these light tanks are always one shots for you, but the mediums maybe not so much, and the heavies certainly not. But it's certainly not impossible. But every now and then you might get tripped up. I know I did when I first started playing it. I tried a few different things, went to a few positions that might not have been ideal, and the person giving you some constructive advice as you play this game mode, I don't know, it can sound a little bit annoyed after a while. So you can see how many targets there are on the top of the screen, and once as you take them out, the targets disappear, and once you've taken all of them out, then you get your rewards. It's as simple as that. Now you might see some laser beams coming out of the enemy tanks. That's to give you an indication of where they might be aiming for, or where they are aiming for on your tank. So if you see that the enemy team are aiming elsewhere, then you know it's very, very safe to poke. And to be fair, when you're playing the more heavily armored tank, which is the one we're playing now, based on the T14, it's not that hard to block a lot of shots. You can see this guy's aiming elsewhere. He's got a good little camo on his little hetzer, that's for sure, but he hasn't anymore. Now he's gone. This is only one left. You can see up the top here, only one left to kill. Told you this would be a short and sharp video, and this is going to be what's the last tank going to be? A medium tank, which means it'll probably take me 3. I'm in a pretty good hold down position here. He's looking totally elsewhere. I like how they've I didn't notice the camos on these tanks, and there it is too. an easy 20,000 credits, and a quarter of the way to picking up what was it, 9 premium consumables as well as a little bit of free experience. I don't think that's a bad deal at all, especially if you're brand new to the game, as mentioned earlier, or if you're not brand new to the game and you might want to explore a few of the maps. As mentioned as well, there are 4 different chapters to each one, so you get your 20,000 credits for completing that one. That only took me 3 minutes, and if you're a free-to-play player, it might be a way to get some credits, but also these things. Premium consumables for free, they're normally 20,000 each. So that's 612, that's 180,000 worth of premium consumables for finishing all of those, as well as a little bit of free experience. I mentioned earlier, this is the T14, and you can go the other direction from the other base. It's Chapter 2. Chapter 3 and 4 are the medium tanks based on the T34. And again, one's from the south, one's from the north, and they all show the different on the map. This is before you even go in or after you even go in. It shows you different options, different ways to go, and how to get some free stuff. Hopefully this has been helpful. And once you've completed some, go down to the advanced ones, because the advanced ones feature different tanks. The Tiger 1 at Tier 7 and the T-43, the Russian medium tanks. And then I think maybe once you do these there's more to come in the future, all for free stuff as well as learning some of the maps. Hope this has been helpful. Von the Burglar, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much for the idea. And as I said, I would have loved to have used Von's replays he sent me, but with the changes in the clients, sometimes older replays just don't work, which would be great if they could fix that one day for people like me. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.